anyway, somebody put on saying, rather than phoning the customer service, to email them.
All right,
we did that last night.
Yeah.
Got an answer this morning. And so, it was pretty good, actually, the way that, it was probably faster than waiting for the phone call.
Straight through.
You know what I mean? The way that everybody's been hanging on the phone.
Instead of in position number 30, you got an answer right back.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, well, there you go then. And
they answered all the questions about the delivery and what happened to the stuff that was
missing.
Because we still haven't got those personalised books we'd ordered from the
3rd
of July. We still haven't got them.
Yeah.
And they're going to send us them free of charge and all this kind of thing. And how much did we want the credit limit up? Everything was sorted there and then,
Well, there you go. Well, not only that, the chances are they'll be able to explain to you in more detail as well. They'll be like a lot more thorough because they'll have time to answer properly. Yeah.
But it was a lot better than hanging on the phone for hours.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
John, can I just ask you? Obviously, I came in towards the end of the conversation there. I just wondered how things have been going since you got your catalogues and that. I know everyone's just heard this, but I'm just interested and would like to know.
You want to know?
Yeah, just wondering how many books have you put out? How's it gone so far?
200 books so far. And I went today to pick them up and I got 46 books back.
Right.
And one nice gentleman, which was number 47, absolutely soaked the catalogue, so it's no good whatsoever.
Right, okay.
So that was a bit sad, but I got 2 orders out of it, totaling £19.50. And I'm going to go out tomorrow, and I've got 4 streets to cover because I've covered them, so it should be good. And then I'm going to do another drop tomorrow afternoon.
Right, so can I just clarify, just to get down to detail, from those 200 books you've got 46 back, or is that 46 from 100 books?
That's 46 from 100.
How many have you got back altogether from your 200?
All I've got is 46 today because the others are put out a day later, so I'm leaving it 3 days.
So you've not been for them yet?
No, I'm going from tomorrow, yeah.
Right, okay. First of all, that is good. To get around 50% back on your first pickup, that's perfectly normal. Okay.
Yeah.
When you go back for your stragglers, you'll probably get about another 50% of your stragglers that's still out there.
Yeah.
And then by the time you go for your third pickup, you'll get 50% of that again.
Yeah.
So by the
keep
time
going, yeah.
Yeah. So by the time you've done 3 pickups, you'll end up with about maybe between 5 and 10 catalogues missing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. That's going to plan. That's normal. Fantastic that you got one absolutely soaked. You know that he's not interested, so don't bother leaving him.
Yeah, I know, I won't.
It's not a great way to find out, but at least you found out. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I know.
And whether the orders are £2 or £20, at least you've got 2 customers, regardless of the size of the order.
Yeah.
Building that relationship, as I'm sure you know, but I'm saying this more for everybody else that's listening rather than just you, John. It's about valuing the customer, not the order, because if they come back time and time again, it's like the regular who comes into the newsagents and buys a newspaper, a can of pop and a Mars bar every single day. It's far better than somebody that comes in once on the travel, spends 50 quid and you never see him again.
Yeah.
So no, brilliant, well done, outstanding.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good stuff. Right, okay, so Dawn, fantastic. You've been holding the end up for the team. I'm just going to, now that I'm here, I'm just want to do a few bits and pieces and then I'll hand back over to you, Dawn, let you do your training, and then there's just some recognitions that I'd like to do at the end and that. So, first of all, what I'd like to do is just, even whether they're on here or not, is just welcome a few people to the team. Now, what we need to do, guys, as a team is work harder at getting people on these webinars and these Zoom calls, because it's these Zoom calls, as you're going to find out, that keep the team together, okay? So, welcome to the team, to Nicola Downs, who was sponsored by Charlotte Lings, Alan Clayson, welcome Alan, and Joanne, is it? Alan and Joanne? Yeah, Alan and Joanne Clayson, sponsored by Dawn and Mark Williams. Welcome, guys. It's great to see you on here. So well done, Dawn, for getting them on as well. Helen Louise McVeigh. Is Helen on here tonight? No. Oh, hiya, Helen. Great. Again, see, Dawn's doing a fantastic job leading by example. Another one of Dawn's that's just joined this period. Great to see you, Helen. Good to have you on here. Chloe Atkinson. Okay. So all of you need to get hold of Chloe and say, you missed a fantastic night on Monday. Where the hell were you? All right. Paul Smith, sponsored by Karen. Justna Ali, that's my fault. I need to ring Justna, but we've been really busy today. Harry White, sponsored by Becky and myself. Leslie Monday. Leslie's been at the workshop today. Oh, she's on here, down at the bottom. Hiya, Leslie. Great to see you at the workshop today as well. So that's commitment, workshop and the Zoom call. So well done. Kerry Ann Taylor. Shame Kerry's not on tonight because she's also getting some recognition later. So, you know, it'd be nice to have Kerry on here. Sally Ann Hunter. Okay. And then Helen Kay. Is Helen on, sponsored by Margaret?
Oh, yes, she's not on.
Well done, Margaret, anyway, for continually building your team. So well done, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. So welcome to all the new people. Congratulations to everybody who's introduced somebody so far this period. It's not over yet. It doesn't finish until 9:15 Thursday night. So well done, everyone. That's fantastic. Right, Dawn, I'm going to hand over to you. We are recording. I'm going to put it on speaker view. Okay. I'm going to hand over to you and just mute out everybody else. So first of all, I'll mute everybody, then unmute you. And we'll take it from there. Okay, Dawn, take it away.
Okay, all right, guys. Well, thank you, Kevin, for asking us to speak tonight, and I just hope that I can bring something useful to you guys there. You know, like all on you. Well, when Kevin asked me to talk, it was obviously, you know, the importance of our business and the team and fetching everybody together, you know, for all kinds of different reasons. So I'm just gonna kind of give you like a little bit of background, and lots of you maybe be able to relate to this with your own family experiences, you know, kind of right from childhood. I have a passion for bringing people together, whether it's for dinner, drinks, birthdays, events, fundraisers, music, you name it. It's basically any excuse to get people around the table. Where did it start? When I think back now, I had like a strong sense of belonging and early memories from my great grandma, Elsie, whether it was bonfire night, Christmas, Snatch Apple. She like really instilled all of those really important early traditions with us and give us like a really strong sense of belonging. She had 5 children, her oldest being my nana, 18 grandchildren, and I was the oldest of 22 great-grandchildren. But she knew within an hour of the party starting which one of you wasn't there. And we used to try to make our excuses, you know, if we thought that we've got a better offer, possibly going out with friends. But you were summoned the next day and hauled in front of her to explain your absence. That's how important family was to us. So being able to sit down for a meal, solving problems, helping each other, networking, as we know it now, but I obviously didn't realise at the time, and supporting each other, and also learning social skills from like a really young age, and making sure that we were all accounted for and okay, even though she had so many of us to think about. And the pattern has basically really gone right through my life. I can always remember at the age of 12, I don't know whether maybe some of you guys will be able to remember, when Bob Geldof done Live Aid, and we done like the 24-hour famine. We did like fundraisers. I think you know, you could kind of get your sponsor form, and it was what each individual was going to do. And I can always remember the first year getting people to sponsor us, even though we couldn't eat for 24 hours, to bake chocolate logs. So you can imagine how hard it was, 1, not being able to eat for 24 hours, and 2, you know, kind of baking chocolate logs for something to do. I can remember raising £17, but I soon realised after sharing the idea with friends that getting more people together was better. So the following year there were 6 of us, I can remember raising like £145, which was like a lot of money then. Well, it's still a lot of money today, but it was even more then. I then progressed on and moved into the licensing trade, where we done things, again, just an opportunity, and the excitement of being able to bring people together, whether it was through speed dating, festivals, weddings, funerals, parties. I was absolutely in my element when I saw the difference that it made to people's lives, and how happy you could make people. I thought I'd lost that when I lost my business and my home. Well, you know, I come out of the licensing trade, and I thought I'd lost it, but much to Mark's despair, he would basically come home from the end of his shift, not knowing. I basically adopted to taking, like, you know, friends and family home, feeding them, you know, having like youth sleepovers at the weekends, you know, whether it was with kids or sisters. So he would come home and not know who was going to be sleeping or sitting around the kitchen table. And there was just never an empty house. I was always happy, you know, when the house was full of, you know, anything, people, kids, dogs, cats, you name it. I just had an overwhelming passion to care for and bring people together. And then one cold February night, come a telephone conversation with Sue and Clean Easy. And never in a million years after I spoke to Sue did I think that this catalogue thingy would lead to not just catalogues and posting online. It was so much more, and I could once again help others, maybe not always with food. Well, not all yet, but I'm working on it, as Kath and Alan will tell you. But information and the support and help and the love that they deserved. God, I'm getting really emotional thinking about it. I'm just a lover. I love my team, and they give me focus, knowing that I'm not alone, and the passion that they give me, and it almost gives me like a sense of purpose. Seeing them grow and learn just gives me like a real rush. You know, you've got Alexia on tonight, Kath and Alan, Joanne and Alan, that are just new to our team. And I would like to say well done to them as well, because they got their first order on today as well, which is really exciting. And also Helen, Jade, but to say a few. We're so lucky to be part of like the Bev Inc. Family and the 10 Steps team, you know, with what like Kevin and Becky have given us, I think, and the time that they invest. Yeah, in one word, if you think now, you know, and have a think about it while I'm talking to you now, if you could describe in one word, maybe some of you have seen a post that I put on my own timeline today, it got me to thinking, what is family? You know, it's not necessarily what we recognise as, you know, like your 2.4 children. You know, it's not that conventional kind of unit anymore, and family doesn't even have to be blood. But anyway, the point of all this is to show you all, you know, that I've learned working closely with the team that it helps with everything, whether it's from you know, kind of forming friendships, definitely helps, you know, with retention for anybody who's thinking about sharing the opportunity and introducing other people. Don't make the same mistake that I did by thinking that you had to know everything, because you'll still be waiting in 10 years' time. That's, you know, share the opportunity as early as you can, and talk and share, you know, whether it's upline, downline, crossline. We can all achieve so much more together, you know, whether it's by the workshops, showcases, or showcases. Yeah, I made some extra notes, showcases. What did I get from my first showcase? And everyone, yeah, that I've been to since was absolute belief. It made me feel like I could achieve anything. Back then, I didn't even believe in myself. Now I know that anything's possible. It didn't matter, you know, what had gone before, or what I've been through, I think, or where any of us comes from. You know, it's where we're moving forward and what we're getting on with. And I knew from that first showcase that I was absolutely buzzing, and that I realised that anything was possible. But I think it helped me see like the magnitude of the business and what I actually had my hands on as well. And I came away having the confidence to actually start sponsoring my first team members, which was completely monumental. That was like a really massive step forward for me. And the information that I received there let me do that. And all the up-to-date information about the company and everything that was going on. And I actually gained confidence, you know, especially in Michael, you know, as you'll see when you go. It was absolutely brilliant. So going back to, you know, we can all achieve so much more together. Whether, again, you know, it is the workshops, showcases, socials, breakfasts at Witherspoons with Helen, having Kath and Alan round here for a cuppa. It's all about spending time together, you know, and building those relationships. I'm really looking forward to the kind of gala dinner and making treasured memories. And I'm also really looking forward to, as I hope you guys are, the barbecue on the 5th of August in Skippon. We're really excited because we can kind of take the kids, and we won't be taking Jules, but she's going to stay behind because we're having like a few days holiday in Liverpool. But we're really looking forward to seeing everybody there. And I think one of the most treasured memories I think that I'll have taken forward, God, I'm getting emotional again, was having the invite to Sue and Andy's wedding. And they maybe didn't think that it was like a really big thing at the time, but for us, I think it's got to be like the best wedding I think we've been to. We just enjoyed it so much and taking time out and letting us be part of their special day. I think it's coming together and forming lifelong relationships and friendships that gives us a chance to bond and share our common interests. It nourishes the soul, creates memories, and just gives us an absolute buzz, and it helps us grow, I think, as well as individuals. I found myself sitting there every time, you know, if we kind of go out for something to eat as a team and spend time together, thinking, God, you know, why don't we do this more often? And it's just like so easy just to be able to kind of relate and speak, you know, with other people when you've actually sat next to them. So yeah, I mean, don't take offence at this, but the webinars and the Zoom calls are really good, and it's okay watching online, which I had the misfortune of having to do due to being really, really poorly this January when I watched the showcase live streamed, and I almost wish I'd not watched it because of how it made us feel, because of the live showcases that I've been to before. There really just was no comparison. I think it just creates such fire and passion and gives you such a buzz, and it just really helps you feel part of a tribe. It helps build business, it builds your confidence, and not just your belief in the business, because you'll be pleased to know that that's already been tried and tested. You know, we know that our business works if you follow the simple system that we have in place. But I think it builds belief in yourself. Yeah, less stress is a problem shared. You never know when a kind word that you can say to somebody, you know, is going to make a difference to them. It helped me feel more accomplished, and it gives, you know, you like new perspective. And sometimes being able to ask someone, like the amount of times, you know, I'll message Sue, well, what do you think of that? What does that sound like? Am I doing it right? Sometimes it's just having that reassurance, and it's exciting, you know, being able to help others as well and pass the information down. And why not come together? You know, how many times a year do we actually get the chance to do it? I think not enough. It promotes a greater sense of achievement, and helps keep us focused as well. And speaking with others, you know, like me and Margaret buddy up, and it holds us accountable. You know, work with somebody as well. You know, you're not on your own. You know, it holds you accountable. And something Kevin said to me today is, no man is an island. You're not on your own. You don't have to do it on your own. So why fight on? We're really lucky to have a really strong support network, and the opportunity that we've got. It's not, we're not in a work environment, and being able to create that team synergy, helps people work together, and it helps create a bit of like healthy competition, and banter between people. I think it's again, just kind of going back to the showcase, it's the testimonials from the individuals and all the information I think that you get, and just the electric and the buzz and the atmosphere is absolutely brilliant. So I think the great thing that I realised early on as well, whether it's at an event, or chatting among ourselves, is there is no hierarchy. People have been in the business for years. And it's great because you can always relate to things that other people say, and you can always learn. We all look after each other, and then obviously we go out and party. So I'd like to kind of finish up really on. Thank you for listening tonight, and thank you for letting me speak. And just a parting thought, like a few last words. It's been scientifically proven that gratitude makes you happy. If you were grateful, or you could lay in bed each morning before you get out of bed, and you had like one thought, what are you grateful for, or what person are you grateful for? Because if it's a person, whether it's a lover, a friend, a child, a pet, don't forget to tell them. One of my most favourite quotes is from the late great Henry Ford. Coming together is like the beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success. I believe that if you really want to measure your success professionally or personally, you can by the value that you give and the way that you make someone feel, because I don't believe that people remember what you say, but people always remember how you make them feel and the difference that you can actually make to somebody's life. So on that, I'll see you at the next, anybody who's going to the picnic or the showcase. I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody there. Mine's a gin and tonic. Yeah. So on that, I'll wrap up. Not tequila. No tequila.
What a surprise, Dawn.
You know, like tequila. Gone off it.
Ed, you're muted.
I'm not.
You are. I know.
Guys, I've unmuted everyone. All right, I'd like you to give Dawn a round of applause. That was fantastic.
Well done, Dawn.
It's better than a load of beers.
Well done, Dawn.
Excellent.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm just going to mute you all again. 1 second. Okay. Oops, sorry, hang on. Okay, so I just want to say, Dawn, absolutely fantastic, absolutely brilliant, love. That was great. Let me try and get you on the screen. I've lost you. Hang on. There we go. Right. So I just want to say, absolutely brilliant, Dawn. The passion, the love for the subject, the thought of just bringing people together and everything else is absolutely brilliant. I thought that were absolutely great. 22 grandchildren. How the bloody hell did you cope at Christmas? That's what I want to know. Let me unmute you. Just unmute yourself.
Yeah, and it was in. I go into Catherine Allen's house, and it's exactly like my nana's house. I suppose it would have been like the first lot of like proper houses that were kind of built after the war, and it was literally like a really big living room, a kitchen, and I don't know how many bedrooms you've got, Kath, but my nana only had like 2.5 bedrooms and the tiniest bathroom you've ever seen. And she would know if one of yours was missing, and it was like, lo and behold, you were like literally summoned. Yeah.
Fantastic, absolutely awesome. I bet Christmas were amazing.
Yeah.
The passion. something you said, you don't need all the answers. This is for everybody listening, guys, because not only Dawn, but everybody that comes into network marketing thinks that they need all the answers before they start sharing the business with other people, or most people think that they need the answers before sharing with other people. The trick to this business is not being able to teach everything. It's about being able to learn everything. And it's about encouraging people to learn for themselves and giving them the power and the responsibility to say, do you know what? It's not my responsibility to teach you what to do. It's your responsibility to learn what to do. Now I'm still learning what to do. So let's do it together. Let's learn together. Let's go to this meeting together. Let's go to this Zoom call together. Let's go to this barbecue together. Let's go to this event together. I know we're all over the country. That's why we do these Zoom calls, because it's the only chance we can all get together on a weekly basis. And they are important. But Dawn is so right when she says there's nothing like the live event. Watching this, and then if we were all together in someone's room having a glass of wine and a chat and a laugh and being friends and getting to know one another, even if you're not a sociable kind of person, you cannot help but interact. We're humans, and humans need other humans, whether you like it or not. Nobody, that's why I said to Dawn, nobody's an island, because people can't just live on their own. They need interaction, no matter how much they feel they don't. Even agoraphobics and people like that still need contact with other humans. Why do you think they put people in solitary confinement as a punishment? Because it drives people mental not to have human contact. So let's get together, because we're not in solitary confinement. We're here to help each other grow, to learn, develop. We're friends. We're all family. We all joined for similar reasons. We're all people on this planet. We're all born the same. It's just the way that we've been brought up, the things that we've been taught, the ideas and beliefs that we've gained for ourselves over time that makes us all individual. If we're all brought up by the same parents and had the same life, we'd probably, other than our individual personalities, we'd all pretty much be the same. So let's get together and have fun and enjoy ourselves, regardless of where you're from. So absolutely brilliant, Dawn. I love that. You'll be doing a lot more trainings. You'll be doing a lot more hosting. Okay, yes, you will. So don't shake your head at me. You'll be getting a lot more. Has anybody any questions or anything they'd like to put to Dawn? And let's put her on the spot. Let's really see her squirm. You can all unmute yourself at any point. If you want to ask Dawn anything, feel free to do so. Anything to do with her business or anything at all. If not, I'll then move on.
Hello.
And she loves animals. Okay, I can't see anybody.
No.
Dawn, what made you focus on the subject that you were talking about? I think,
yeah. Sorry, Andy, go on. No, well, I think it probably come from, I would have a guess, the reason probably Kevin mentioned that is because of the coaching calls we did like earlier on. And I just find it easy. And I think I'm just really, really passionate about it. And I think that it makes it more apparent when you see the way things are today. And I think society in general and life, we've had like a really uncertain couple of years. And I know things are like always ever changing and it doesn't matter what it's in, does it? I think, with things going on around us. And I don't know about you lot, but I've kind of got to that age where I've always been grateful of everything around us. But now I just think, I just think it's like the simple pleasures, isn't it? And you don't have to like overcomplicate stuff or make things more than what they need to be. And like Kevin said, yeah, we are scattered all up and down the country, but I think the thing that I really like about this business is, we do it because, yeah, obviously we want to make the money, but it's not like a boss saying to you, that's where you've got to be and you need to turn up there because you would have no choice, you've got to go. I think it's just, I don't know, I think it's just like the pleasure, and you just don't know what your next conversation is going to be or the next person you're going to meet when you pick up the phone, or and then I think it's just, who would have thought that we'd like all be sat on here tonight, even just like a few months ago, for people that weren't even in the business. And you just don't, I think it's just that it's just, I think we just take simple things for granted, and we should just make more effort to keep in touch and speak to each other and get to know together, because why wouldn't you? You know, you do it with your own family, and I just look at us as an extension of like family. That's what I was meaning when I said, well, what is family? Because it's not necessarily, you know, when you were growing up, you know, you think, 2.4 children and a cat and a dog and whatever, but times change, and people have been like divorced and remarried, or not married, or just being on their own, or you know what is family, and it doesn't have to be, you know, it's not your conventional, it's family is what you want to make it. Or even more importantly, isn't it, you know, when people say, you know, you can choose your friends but you can't choose your family, and I just think that's, you know, why not? Yeah,
I think this business just brings out the best in people.
Yeah.
I know I'd only been in the business a couple of weeks when I'd already made the decision that, do you know what, even if I never made another penny at this, I'd never quit. Yeah, I've had times where I've thought about it in the early days and stuff like that, but then do you know what kept me in? The friends that I'd lose, and the people that I'd met, and the social life and everything else. Now, I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but the person that I'd become in such a short space of time from who I was, and I could see the growth in my confidence and myself and everything else, that I thought, this business has changed my life already. I'm not gonna give that up just because someone else can't see what I can see.
Yeah.
I'd just like to move on, guys, because I'm conscious of time. No point just going on for the sake of going on. Some fantastic stuff tonight. So well done, Dawn. I'm really grateful that you're part of our family. Seriously, because it's great to have you in there. So I would like to say also congratulations. There's 54 people put orders on so far this period. Guys, this is a people business where, you know, I know you may have joined just to make some part-time money or whatever, okay, and that's absolutely fine because it's your business at the end of the day and you get out of it what you put into it. But those of you that are treating it like for a serious income, it is a people business and it's based on people. So we seriously recommend learning people skills and reading the books and things like that, because the more people you can get on with, the more successful you're going to be, okay? But it is retail driven. It's all right. You could have a team of 1,000 people that's all happy, clappy, enjoying themselves and everything else. But if nobody's actually moving any product, then nobody makes any money. Yes, we have a massive party, but nobody's actually achieving their financial goals or anything like that. So I would like to say a massive congratulations to the 54 people who have put orders on in this last 4 weeks. But particularly, I'd like to say well done to the following 4 distributorships who have all achieved welcome rewards. So basically, 3 out of the 4 are in their first 30 days and got cracking with it straight away. So that's absolutely fantastic. And the 4th has achieved their second welcome reward in their first 30 days as well. So done over £600 of orders. So Leslie Mundy, done over £150 of orders in the first 30 days, and there's still time to do welcome reward 2. So Leslie's achieved welcome reward 1. Well done, Leslie. That's absolutely fantastic. Kerry Ann Taylor has also achieved welcome reward 1. Okay, so again, over £150 of orders in the first 30 days. Jamie and Jessica Kraut, well done, guys. You've also done your welcome reward 1, which is absolutely awesome. There's still time to do welcome reward 2 for these people as well. Okay, so it's not taking them 30 days to get 150 quid. It's just that they've already hit that level since they started. And finally, Molly Golby, who's done welcome reward 2, which is over £600 of orders in her first 30 days. So that's absolutely awesome. Well done, Molly. So what I would like to do now is just read out the top 20 retailers. Okay, so in 20th place, and I believe they're stuck on holiday, if I understand correctly, is David and Maggie Winson, who's retailed £321 already. Joint second place is joint 20th place, or in 19th place, just by a few pence, is Molly Golby, who's done £321 and 98 pence. In 18th place, we've got Michael Fides on £337.07. In 17th place, we've got Joanne Partington and Phil Naylor with £338.56. In 16th place is Alan Glaister on Alan and Kath on £370. Well done, guys. Absolutely fantastic. That's £370.52. In 15th place, with Christine Byrne on £379.34. In 14th place, Becky and myself with £385.49. In 13th place, Robert and Alison Frank on £446.54. In 12th place, Margaret and Laurie Gray on £548.05. Well done, Margaret. Okay, 12th place. In 11th place is Alexia. Fantastic Alexia Antonio on £573.56. Yep, 56 pence. In 10th place is Louise McPherson. Hi, Louise, you're on here tonight. Louise McPherson has also done, hang on, I've lost it, £609, so just short of the 10% level at the moment. In 9th place is Grant Randall on £660.49. In 8th place is Simon and Jackie Hogan on £730.06. In 7th place is Karen Hancock on £810. In 6th place is Andy and Sue Fountain. Well done, guys. Okay, in the just outside the top 5 is Andy and Sue with £968 and still just under a week to go. Now we move on to the top 5. Okay, so in 5th place is Dawn and Mark Williams with £982.66. Well done, guys. Okay. In 4th place, up there in Bonnie, Scotland, is Dave and Margot Gillen, Dave and Margot Gillen on £1,146. Well done, Dave. That's absolutely storming, mate. Well done. In third place, I need to get my teeth in. In 3rd place on Stornoway Island, up there on the far west coast of Scotland, is John McMillan with £1,342. And then in 2nd place with Audrey Llewellyn and Rob Wire with £1,817 of personal retail in 3 weeks already. Okay. And in 1st place, top of the shop, Karen Hall and Robert Evans on £3,927 so far. If you're listening to this and wondering how they do that, it is full-time retail with the catalogues. Sorry, let me say that again. It was full-time retail with the catalogues, but now they have a customer base, it's part-time retail. They only retail 3 or 4 days a week, and they do this part-time. Okay, that kind of retail comes from an established customer base. However, I appreciate in this day and age, a lot of people are joining to do online, and that's absolutely fine. That's perfectly good. We do over 800 quid a month just from social media. Okay, plus we do catalogues on top because I'm a cataloguer. I always have been. Becky does the social media and online. However, if you want to make money quickly, if you need to make money quickly, then there's nothing wrong with doing both. Okay, and we seriously recommend doing both because there's a lot of people out there that will never join Facebook, that will never be on Twitter. They don't want to look at a picture on Instagram, and they certainly haven't a clue what Snapchat is. So those people will always buy from your catalogues. So there's a whole marketplace out there to go at, as well as the people that sat at home on a laptop or a mobile phone. Okay. So that wraps it up. Has anybody anything they'd like to ask, or questions about retail, or questions about sponsoring, anything at all, asking of anyone at all? Feel free to unmute yourself and fire away. Anybody anything they'd like to add, or any comments from the team? Okay, guys. I'll give it 10 minutes till someone speaks up. No, right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. Dawn, absolutely awesome. If I can unmute everybody, if you can all give Dawn another round of applause. Great sharing there. Just one final question. Oh, hang on. Just one final question, guys, and that is, Dave Gillan, what are you doing next week? He's gone. Okay, anybody want to do a training next week? Step up. Okay, who we got? Who we got?
No.
Dawn can do it.
I'll be recovering from Kendall Calling next week.
What we got next week? What we got on next week? Is Monday just a normal Monday? Right, okay. I will think about it. It'll be either Andy or Sue.
That's nice of him.
Oh, Margaret. It's going to be a coin between Andy, Sue and Margaret.
Margaret did last week.
Oh, Margaret did last week's.
Oh, she did. I'm not saying no. She's good. I was just thinking someone else.
Right.
Fair is fair.
It needs to be one at leaders anyway. It needs to be one at leaders because we can't put new people on that spot. That's just too much.
Why not?
Ruthless.
I'll tell you what though, who would like to do a testimonial? Just a little 2-minute story about their experience so far. Who are you pointing at?
Dawn.
Dawn's pointing at someone.
Us.
Well, I'll let you think about it. Feel free to volunteer. Don't be afraid. All right. Stretch your comfort zone because everything you ever wanted is just on the outside of your comfort zone. All right, guys. Okay. Thanks very much, everyone. And good.
Thanks, Kevin.
Cheers. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Night night. See you, Lexia.
Bye bye.
Bye.